I think I hear me. Well, no, not yet. I don't. Let's see. Yes, I do. Hot damn. Hot damn. I do hear me. Peace and love out there. Peace and love out there to Gemma and to West Place Music. Cheers. There are 2 live streams I am featuring today. One, I'm on. It's the Azura show over on Allie's channel. The link to that and the other one are in the description of the video. But we're doing that tonight, I believe, at 10, unless something comes up. And then Chris Lane Sr. is having the happy hour. The happy hour with Chris and friends. Bonfire! Happy birthday! Cheers! Good day. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I'm waiting to see how this sunset turns out. There's clouds. Time Man. Time Man is here. Peace and love, Time Man. There's 2 links in the description of the video. They're also going to be getting dropped by Nightbot, the links to the 2 shows. I was afraid it'd be too much information for to try to pin all in one chat, so I figured I'd just do it this way. Let's see, is everything gold there? I think it is. Maria. Peace and love, Maria. I hope you're doing well, and I hope Michael is doing well. You guys are awesome. It is good to see you. I hear it makes me look more cheery, chipper. I'm more inviting that way. If I'm not as damn scary as all the others. Here we go. Let's see. And we may have some sort of thing today. Gonna hit 102 today. You know, it's winter here. It should be cold. It was 66 degrees today. He's making waffles. Nice. Love that. Waffles are awesome. Waffles, pancakes, all those things. Oh, I gotta get ready to turn that graphic off there. Let me do this. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned, and if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are around the world. I hope you are having yourself a fantastic day. Make it a great day. That's what you have to do. I am doing my best to make it a great day. And look, it's not raining yet. So I was able to put the camera out so we can see if we can get some sort of sunset shot today. I love these sunset shots. I do enjoy just embracing that sunset and watching that every evening. It has become actually something I really love doing. So I wish I had a way of protecting the camera when it is raining, but you know, we're getting by today. Allison, peace and love. I'm supposed to have rain tonight and then I think tomorrow and all that, but you know, we need it. So it's one of those. Let me bring it up big. Let me bring it all the way up. Where am I at? Here we go. Let me go to this one. Here we go. Now we can see it a little bit better. I positioned the camera a little bit different. I think that sun's going to be coming down sometime, somewhere around here. We'll see. It is a Thursday. The week is progressing. Time is moving on as it does. Time doesn't stop. Time doesn't wait for anybody. I mean, unless you're really into physics and you got like powers or something. I don't know. But it's been a good day. It's been a good day, and it's been a waffly day. I place, some of you may know that I love donuts, and I have Walmart bring me donuts when I have the delivery. I ordered my delivery from Walmart today, and they show up, and the guy hands me these bags and a gallon of milk. And I'm standing there holding it, and I said, well, this isn't anywhere near everything I'm supposed to have. And, huh? The guy's looking at me all weird. And I said, well, you got the donuts, that's good. But they didn't include the hamburgers, the hamburger meat. They didn't include the sausage patties, the box of sausage patties. They didn't include the eggs. They didn't include the orange juice. So all of those plans that I had for having a fantastic, just, sausage and eggs and juice and just eating that all up tonight, those are out the door. Those are out the door. It's one of those, it's a teaching moment. I sat there, over out in the driveway, sat there, and the guy's, he's looking at his phone as though that's going to give him an answer. I said, well, they're not in the car, right? Yeah, they either left them, they didn't give them to you, or you dropped them somewhere else, because he had 2 stops before. And he goes into a long explanation, and I'm just standing there. I said, it's not a problem. I'll just go in. They're just going to refund me the money. And he wanted to give a lot more information and a lot more excuses than really felt necessary. And you ever pick up on something, and I thought, you have those, don't you? You know where you left them. Whatever happened to my stuff, you're aware of it, I'm pretty sure. But I don't like to call people on stuff. It was like, hey, everything's fine. I got the donuts. You have yourself a good day and enjoy the weekend when it comes up. He seemed very surprised that I was as friendly as I was. But like I say, life is too short to get upset. Life is too short to get upset. Walmart, I do have to give Walmart some credit. If something's not there, you just, I was shorted this on my item, this on my order, this, and they don't even ask questions. They just, okay, here's your refund. We'll just go ahead and send that out. Mad Labs, cheers, peace and love. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody out there is doing well and making this Thursday and every day into the best it can be for you. Make sure that you are adhering to your passions. I stayed up late last night working on stuff, working on some of the graphics for this, revamping the way Coffee with Wes is going to be showing up. Changed a couple of graphics. I think I've got them here. Tonight I am promoting, obviously, Azura's podcast tonight at 10 p.m. on Allie's channel. The link is in the description of this video. It's also going to be dropped by Nightbot about every 10 minutes. So you'll see that out there for Nightbot. As well as Chris and Friends. Chris Lane Sr., the happy hour with Chris and Friends. This is a mistake. It is not 10 p.m. It is 10:10. 10 minutes after 10 is when the show is actually going to be starting over there on Chris's channel. But please, those are in the description of the video. Nightbot will be dropping them. Azura's is comedy. That is over at Allie's channel. We're going to be doing a lot of insane comedy tonight. We do that every Thursday, unless something has happened. I know there have been family things and other stuff going on, and there may be some issue, but hopefully not. Azura's at 10. I'm Steve the Alien. Allie plays Azura. It is fantastic. And then Chris and Friends, independent musician, all sorts of independent musicians out there in the chat. It's always a good time. He's always got some guests and things along those lines. So make sure that you are connected and supporting these channels out here. Let's see if I have a banner. What about this Coffee with Wes one? Yeah. Hashtag awesome. If you're a content creator and you want others to connect to you, hashtag awesome. AWESOME. You can't spell awesome without Wes. I mean, a lot of you probably do, but you're wrong. The Wes has got to be in there. AWESOME. That will get Nightbot to drop your link out in the chat so others can get connected to you. Be cool to each other. Do all those sort of things and just, make it happen. made my thumbnail for my goals for, hey, fantastic. You've got a goals video. See, if you put it out there on video, then you got to adhere to it because there's a record. I like that, Gemma. I like that. That kind of works. Once again this week, this is a live shot out front of my place, looking to the west. That sun is going to be setting over here in this area. I think it's right about here. I think it's behind these clouds in this area. I'm not certain. But exactly. Man, I see it. Awesome. ALSUM. That has to be the worst. ALSUM is the one that gets me the most. That is awesome. That is awesome. It is important to set goals. This has been the first week for me adhering to mine, adhering to a new schedule, getting things done during the day, in a sense, sequestering myself so I can finish stuff up. Had the guy show up, didn't get the delivery. All right, I got donuts, so I'm at least okay with that. The rest of it has not been bad. I'm feeling pretty good about it all. There we go. Nightbot has dropped it. Nightbot has dropped the 2 links out there. One at 10:10 for Chris and the other for Azura's podcast. Please share those out. Please go ahead and give those likes and share those out. If you have regular content, Chris has that show every Thursday. Azura's is every Thursday. I like to share Frank Terzo. I'm also going to start doing Vince Janella and Axe and Nacho on Mondays. Axe and Nachos on Wednesday nights. Those that have regular schedules, I want to have a tomorrow. I'm probably going to include Saturday, so I can include Saturday morning with West Plays Music. But if you've got regular content, if you've got lives or you've got something that each week at a certain time it goes on and everything, and you want to be included in these shout out things that I'm doing, send me an email. And that way I can put it on there so people can get connected. Is that Be Driven? Peace and love, Be Driven. I hope you're doing well. Today. How has the winter treated you? It's 66 degrees here today. I think by Sunday it should be 30. I think Sunday is 30. But this week has been in the 60s all week, which is nice because it means my electric bill is not going to be anywhere near where it would be. And knock on pressboard, I want to keep that electric bill down. I'm feeling good. Looks like we might get some sort of a sunset going. I'm not really sure. Yes, West Plays Music is in the house. And West Plays Music is going to be the special guest on Saturday's Love, Art, and Music show. Love, Art, and Music. We're doing that at 8 p.m. on Saturday. We're going to, we're changing the format a little bit to have more videos in between, different ads for different channels, different things along those lines, plus a featured musician or artist, a creator that we want to interview, talk to them about, and just kind of have fun with. And then we're going to play. We'll have other musicians come up afterwards and everything. If you're a musician who wants to be on Love, Art, and Music, send me an email. Send me an email so I can include you on there and figure out exactly when we're going to be doing that. Michael Songs is out there. Coffee and waffle making up in here. You are awesome, Michael. Michael Songs every Sunday. Sunday at noon Eastern Time. It's the Sunday Set Live. It is just an awesome vibe. All original music. Michael plays everyone with so much feel and just, it's a fantastic show. I love spending Sundays just relaxing and listening to the songs over there, Michael's. It's got a busy chat going on over there. I usually just lurk, because if I chat, I got to say hi to everybody. And then if I'm saying hi to everybody, well, I'm all into chat and I'm not paying attention to the songs and Michael. So I kick back, I kick back and I just enjoy the music. That's the way to do it. I'm feeling good though. I am feeling good. It has been another good day, and I hope it has for all of you. I hope it has for all of you. YouTube. For those of you that have been around this channel for a while, you know that last year, I think it was last year, I was in a boot camp program, a membership boot camp program, and I got offered another boot camp program from YouTube. I'm going to be starting that next week. It is a vertical live streaming boot camp because my vertical live streams suck. And so they're going to show me all the ins and outs of being able to make a vertical live stream work well for you. I really don't think it's going to show me anything I don't already know. But I do like to participate and get connected to other channels because all the other people I meet at all these different places all have big channels. I mean, 100,000 or more on all of these channels. So it's kind of the shout outs in the newsletters that I get. There was one that had just hit, I think, was it their 10 million mark or something along those lines, and it was just, oh wow. David, peace and love, live to fly channel, motivated and caffeinated. That is the way to be. That is the way to be. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. There is our lonely in the distance behind these clouds sun trying to make its way down in the distance. Live shot out front of my place. I just love doing these. I love doing these sunsets. It gives me a good feeling to have this. The only thing, the other thing, if I had animals that would stay in one place, I can't set a camera up and hope the cats are going to be there because the cats are wandering all the time. You know, if I had like horses or goats or something along those lines, that might be good. And it might be time to get some goats because I don't feel like mowing anymore, and there's a lot of acreage down there that I'd like to kind of get cleaned up. But that's just me. Everybody, peace and love. Let me take a hit off this. There's your sun. You know why it's warm today? Sun. You know why all the plants grew that are feeding you and all the other stuff? Sun. You know why we exist? The sun. The sun is so important to all of us. Make sure that you observe it every day. Make sure you get some sunlight. It was sunny today, so I did, once again, go out in that sun, allow that sun to hit me, get that vitamin D going on my body and everything. It does help with mood. It does tremendously help with mood if you can get yourself some sunlight. But it has been another day, and I am feeling thankful. I feel thankful most days now. It is just, well, if I'm not, I turn myself around so I do start to feel thankful. Let me cough. Thankful for another day to do what I need to or not. And I'm glad to report that I did what I needed to today. I feel good about that. I invested time in my passions. I invested time in the things that I love. Plus, I got other stuff done around the house. I'm going to spend all evening just patting myself on the back. Hey, Wes, way to go. Way to go, you did that. And it's pet rock. The pet rock will stay in one place. I remember those pet rocks. I remember those. You can even take them on a plane. They don't have issues with those. You can take your pet rock on a plane. Well, I'm feeling good. I like the new layout of these pages. I like the way things are going. I'm excited about love, art, and music. I've got to set up who we're going to have the next several weeks and all that. But like I mentioned, this week it's going to be Wes Plays Music. Wes Plays Music is going to be the featured person that we're going to interview. He's going to play some music. We're going to hear what he's all about, let people know about that. And then we're going to open it up. After the first hour is when we'll open it up to other musicians that I send invites to. If they feel like coming up and jamming, we'll stick around and we'll keep the jam going for a while. It can be one of those, just feel good kind of situation. Is that Rabbit? Rabbit, welcome in, Rabbit. Welcome in. You are awesome, Rabbit. You are awesome. I appreciate that. Let me do this. Oh, thank you for becoming a member here at the Cult of Wes. Oh, they want me to dance. I think it's a little degrading, but it's what the members want. Mm, 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 mm. Thank you. Mm, mm. I forgot that doesn't automatically go anywhere when it's finished. Some of the others will automatically, when they finish, go somewhere. Thank you, Rabbit. And Rabbit's actually got 2 channels with memberships. I appreciate that. That's why that timer is still there. It's for you, Rabbit. We keep those timers around for you. Going to wait for a free one. Well, it's. I was waiting until next week to send out another 5. And those are few and far. It's right after the holidays. Nobody wants to spend money. Nobody wants to spend money right after the holidays. Things are tight all over after the holidays. It's one of those situations. Look at the glow. Look at the glow. Do you have a vantage of your sunset from home? Are you able to view the sunset? Doing so and thinking to yourself about your day. Thinking about how we're going to be spinning around. We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. What are we, like 800 miles an hour up at the elevation where I'm at? But at the equator, it's 1,000 miles an hour. We're spinning away from that sun, and we're going to be coming back around tomorrow. Think about the day. Think about what you like that you did today. Think about what you feel good about having done today. Also, think about the things that you wish you had done. Why do you wish it? Is it something you need to take care of? Take care of it. Do those things. You are in control of your own feelings. You want to be. You want to be. So many people are looking for the world to make them happy. And the world doesn't work that way. Each and every one of us, although we are all connected, and I think that's what we've really lost. I oftentimes wonder how it would have been in the past. There's a number of things that we have disconnected ourselves through technology, through advances and different things like that. The sense of smell. If you think about the sense of smell, how long ago was there deodorant? I know if you burn eucalyptus, if you burn certain plants, they will naturally be a deodorant. The smoke will. It will kill the bacteria. That bacteria is there for you. That bacteria is there as a part of your biome to keep you healthy. You don't want to be killing that all the time. But in our modern society, we mask everything about our true self. We mask all of our own sense. And there was a study done with these 5, I think it was 5 different main factors. And you were attracted through the sense of smell to the people that have those factors that you don't. So if you've got 1, 2, and 3, somebody that's got 4 and 5, you're going to pick up and be attracted to them on a sense of smell. These chemical markers that are in there. And because we now have all these deodorant soaps, we have all of these different scents that we put on smells to mask our natural smell. So we're cutting off a branch of communications, if you will, between each other. And it's on a basic level what we've seen happen with digital. We're cutting each other off. We're cutting everybody off. We're putting ourselves in groups. We're isolating. We should all be on the same team. Planet Earth. Go Planet Earth. Hey, go mankind. Let's make this place a paradise. We could. We could. See, 100% fragrance free. that that is good, but are you allowing your own natural odor? We'll call it an odor because that's what people would say. Oh, you've been sweating today, haven't you? That own natural odor is something that we wash away. We wash that away, and that gives us so much communication that we're not aware of. We've come from animals. We have this amazing sense of smell. We are connected by it, but we totally mask it. I wonder if that's why so many people see the bird, live bird pass through there. I wonder if that's why we have so many failed marriages. We have so many couples that really don't gel, that really don't end up working out because they get into it, and these things that they would have known had there been that more upfront communication with the sense of smell and other stuff. If we're just not chemically meant to be with each other, and we have no idea because we both have deodorant on. And we're both wearing aftershave and cologne and different fragrances, things like that. The clothing all with the fragrances and the, oh, I want that linen fresh smell. All those smells are they get in the way. They get in the way. You smell like a giraffe. Well, see, I wouldn't know. I haven't gotten close enough to a giraffe to know exactly. Cherry fragrance. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. The well, my natural odor will I can actually those times, and I'm sure everybody's done it, where you're lying in bed and you put your arms back like this, or maybe on a recliner, and you put your arms back like this, and you realize, oh, and your eyes will actually water. That's your stealth staying healthy. That's what I'm going to give out health advice. I am. Let me make sure I give the disclaimer. My name's Wes, and I don't know anything I'm talking about, but I'm going to say it with confidence. Those are that's your body's own defenses right there. Those bacteria and everything. You've got to keep that bacteria around in order to do it. I'm sorry. I'm doing bad, aren't I? I'm doing bad. I'll try to do better, Rabbit. I'll try to do better. It's this sunset. Look at the shaking. Look at the shaking. There's some wind going on out there. It wouldn't surprise me if this thing took a dive here today. And the bad thing is, it's going to be another. Yeah. Well, it can. It just gets. If I really get into working, because when I do sweat, I sweat hard. What is the men work and they work hard, and you get a good odor going. I have to say, some of the most intoxicating aromas I have smelled as a man has been a sweaty woman. That probably sounds bad. But smelling that natural scent, I have smelled some that I have not liked. And that's what that study was about. They had people sweat on t-shirts, all that other, and the women choose which ones they liked the scent of and which ones that were offensive. And it all had to do with these 5 genetic markers that were there. And you like what you don't have. You like the ones that we're designed to find someone so that we have the most healthy offspring and all that. It's a part of what we've got in us that we don't know, we don't talk about, we don't understand, and we fool it with all these other smells. I have smelled, working outside, doing something along those lines, being around someone who is a female who has had that sweat going on, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and it's intoxicating if it's the right scent, if it's the right genetic markers and everything. It's interesting that that's there. I wonder if that played a bigger role that we just didn't know about 200 years ago. after all the marketing of all the stuff that they've had in the 20th century and a lot of the 19th century, if we had back before we were masking it all. I mean, we've always had perfumes, we've always had makeup, but everybody didn't have it. It was a lot of things were more for the wealthy and all that. There you go. Maria smells like a winner. See, that's how you know it's right. That's how you know it's right. It's an interesting thing that we've, because you just know that we're all connected on so many levels, and how much of society tears that connection down. One being the connection with the sense of smell and being able to discern different things about partners, future partners, and things along those lines. And then you throw social media into the mix, and suddenly, oh, that would be a pungent odor there, Ty Man. That would be a pungent odor. You throw social media in the mix, and then we tear each other down even more. People are placated, but it's what they want. If you don't have relatives that are out there, what do you use social media for? I have Facebook and this. I have this. I don't want politics here. I don't want drama here. I want positive laughs, smiles, music. I love music. I love art, cartoons. This place is a celebration of what I want. Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I haven't posted since May, and that was a picture of flowers that were growing outside. I've really so many. It is just such. It's like worse than going to Walmart. Going down through the posts that people are making, because there's millions of dollars spent to create all those crappy memes that are being shared, that are owning the other side, that are dividing us and conquering. And there's so many people that just buy into that are like, I'm going to post all day long. I'm going to post all day long about my views on things, not your actual words. You just sharing fucking memes with misspellings and everything else, because that's how you feel your place is here in the world. And that's what everybody wants you doing. If you're online arguing about stuff with each other, you're not out tearing down the establishment. If you're online and you feel, oh, I'm fighting the good fight, no, you're posting friggin' memes. All you're doing is posting memes. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. You're doing exactly the lame thing they want you to do. Be angry, get angry, and stay online and do it, because we don't want to have to deal with you in the real world. I think that's kind of the way that goes. But so many just spend their whole day doing it, and it's so sad. It's so sad. I'm just trying to look there. Polyester. Oh, I wonder what this robe is made out of. I wonder exactly what this robe is made out of. I figure everything, because we have experimented so much in the last. Everything is so bad for us. Everything that's not natural, and the natural stuff is not good for you. There's so many things that are out here designed to just wipe you out and kind of keep humanity in check, so we don't reach into the billions or something and destroy the planet. But we learned how to fight those. We learned how to fight those things, and so we don't get the same diseases. But everything's got some adverse effect. Could all be it's all a simulation. Could just all be a simulation. That's what I'm gonna believe. Let me do some more of this here tonight over on Allie's channel. It's supposed to be at 10 o'clock. Now, I have not heard from her. I know that she has had a busy day, and I'm hoping that we still end up doing it tonight. We should be, though. It's still scheduled. Azura's podcast tonight at 10 p.m. It's an hour long. It's comedy. It's all improv comedy. That's Azura, the Queen Alien Spider. I play Steve, the alien, her love interest, and pincushion abuse victim. All the other things you want to say. Because it's sad. It's sad how much emasculating goes on that show. But, you know, Steve puts up with it because he's madly in love with her. That's the way that goes. Now at 10:10, at 10 minutes after 10, this is wrong. The one that's dropped by Nightbot out there is right. At 10 minutes after 10, that is when Chris Lane Sr. goes live with the happy hour with Chris and friends. It used to be the happy hour with Chris and Dom Torregrossa. Dom's schedule had changed and everything. Chris kept things going there. It will also probably be playing on Dom's channel too, but they send everybody over to just the one so everybody can be in the same chat. These are the two shows that tonight I know of. And I want to mention, if anybody out there, if you've got a show, if you've got something going on that you would like me to start including during the week, because I'm going to be doing this at 5 o'clock throughout the week, 5 o'clock Eastern time. If you've got a show in the evening that you want me to let people know about, just write me at richnewdesign@gmail.com. I'm glad to help promote others, glad to keep things going. Because that's, will Satan be there? Are we talking about Azura's? I don't think so. Are we talking about the happy hour with Chris and friends? I'm not sure. I don't believe Chris is a practicing Satanist, but there are musicians that go over there, and you know, a certain percentage of them, you know, they turn their life over to Satan so they can get those mad guitar skills. Anybody watch Squidbillies? Anybody ever see when Rusty made the deal with the devil so he'd be able to play guitar badass, and there was supposed to be a battle then between Early and the devil so he could win Rusty's soul back, but Early was never going to be able to win, so Early ended up making a deal with the devil too because he wanted to be able to play badass. It was a great episode of Squidbillies, but it illustrates the satanic angle that a lot of musicians, you know, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. It's how it goes. Let me get back over to here. 10 o'clock. Hopefully, still haven't seen her. I hope her day is going well. Have I mentioned, because she does this all the time to me, have I mentioned that I'm madly in love with her? Have I mentioned just how important Allie is to me and just how amazing? You're all witness that I am saying this uncoerced. There's no one here. She's not even here. I am saying this of my own free will. I'm madly in love with that woman. So that. And speaking of her, I do want to play this. This is, let me turn off this thing on the bottom. This is the latest ad over from Allie's channel.
This Valentine's Day, give your loved one the gift they will love forever. Allie Patches merch. Allie Patches merch. Say love. Festina love. You could get Festina love. Allie and Wes, Lommel. All available on alliepatchesshop.fourthwall.com. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, I love that. I love that. The link to Allie's merch and my merch is down in the description of this video. I wanna make sure that everybody, Saturday night at 8 p.m. we're gonna be doing a Love Art and Music, and it's gonna be new. It's gonna be a new format. Wes Plays Music is gonna be there getting interviewed during that first hour. We are gonna include more comedy in it. We're gonna include more video breaks and different things in there. And one thing I want to mention is I am going to be creating little videos promoting the channels that you see me sharing here, promoting the different shows that you see out there. I want to just kind of utilize that, since that's all that show is about hype. It's all most of my shows are. It's about positive energy and hype. If I can hype other people and what they've got going on, send people over to quality shows, things along those lines. So we're gonna have some videos. We're gonna have some items. If you want some sort of video mentioned on there, if you have things you want mentioned to be a part of, just contact me at Rich New Design, richnewdesign@gmail.com. I am feeling good. I'm going to be in my second boot camp, like I mentioned, the good folks at YouTube, because I'm in that. There's a creator community program. There's a group that I am one of 11,000 something that actually of channels that have access. The biggest perk, I have access to support. If something happens and the AI blocks one of my things, I get a strike, I get something like that, and if I'm not getting anywhere with the normal support channels, I actually have a liaison at YouTube that will get that taken care of for me, working there for Google and everything along those lines. And I believe I've got a new one that's going to be connected to me. I apologize that we didn't have more. Look at this. I was really hoping, but the clouds. There is a sunset back there somewhere, but it's just not there right now. Tim in Valencia, peace and love, Tim. I hope you're doing well. Antique Roadshow. Is that what you want me? Is that what you want? You want me hyping the Antique Roadshow? You know, I do love antique stores. I have gone through, now this was a while ago, when I lived in Illinois. The office building, which was right next there, I got myself an apartment right next to where the office building was. So I wouldn't have to commute to work. I'd just have to walk across the parking lot and be over there. It made it a lot easier for me, especially in the winter and everything else. But the basement of that entire building was a huge antique mall, and there were just so many booths in there. I picked up. Now at the time they were all pipes. They were all these hand carved, these really nice hand carved pipes and different things along those lines. So I was enjoying that. But no, Antique Roadshow, that works. Sometimes clouds look, this is just the way it is. I'm at least glad it's not raining. We had some really good, waffles are ready. Hey, enjoy those waffles. Love you and Maria. You guys are awesome, Michael. You guys are awesome. Michael Songs, everybody. Michael Songs every Sunday, but he goes live a lot more. Every Sunday he goes live with the Sunday Set Live at noon Eastern. It is such a good vibe. It's all original music. I was going to say he never sits down, but I have seen him play drums. And he does sit on a throne when he does play drums. So I have seen that. Well, you're further up north than me. You're a whole state and then some up north from me and everything. I'm not in the south. I'm that mid range. I'm at least north of Tennessee. I can say that. I am glad about that. I'm not a big fan of Tennessee. I'm not a big fan of any of these areas. But I was hoping we were going to have a little bit more. I thought, it's sunny, but the clouds are kind of getting in the way. Jimmy, Oji-san Obscura, amazing artist out there. Everybody needs to go check Oji-san out. Artist, creative guy extraordinaire. He's got more movies they're going to be filming this year. They're going to be filming another horror, HOA. That's all that I'll tell you, because I don't know anything else about it. But he's got a number of different projects, and he's He's getting his channel redirected towards just his art, removing a bunch of reaction videos and things along those lines. Prolific artist, fantastic artist in both digital and let's see, I've seen digital, I've seen him do acrylics, I've seen him do oil paintings, I've seen him hack people up. It's one of those things. He's an actor, he's an editor, he's a director, he's a jack of all trades when it comes to creativity. OG-san Obscura. You need to drop your link, OG-san, or drop a link to whichever short, whichever video, whatever thing you think best represents that you want a newcomer to take a look at on your channel. Go ahead and drop the link, because you've got a wrench out there. Let it be known. No, I'm actually that would actually be a little bit flatter and everything over in that area. No, I'm further east. I'm further east, south of Lexington, south of the Lexington area. Paducah's on over there next to Illinois and all that. I have to drive to that. Now, I'm not way over in coal country. My family, my mother's family comes from coal country and all those. When you see those, when you think of a coal miner's daughter, that was where my mother's family and everything. Big old truck passing by. Live shot out front. East of Grand Rapids. Now, I'm pretty sure Tim lives. I've got a daughter in Tim's town. I'm fairly certain I have a daughter that I have not spoken with in years because of drugs and other things along those lines and family. I never knew her. I did not know her. It's a daughter I didn't know until she was 9 years old. And there's just darkness to all that story with the mother, with other things along those lines, and I believe she's turned things around in her life and all that. But she's right up there. She's right up there in Warren. She's up there in Warren. So I've been to Warren Township before. There's a link. Anybody who's not connected to Oji-san, take a look at this link. Get connected. Subscribe over there. When you connect to somebody, watch a video. Make sure that you click on that like. Make sure that you leave a comment so Oji-san knows that you got connected, and it helps the algorithm. All that stuff helps the algorithm. I did see when I was young and we would drive here. This was my grandparents. This was my grandfather's, where I'm at now. And because I'm from northern Illinois, just 20 miles from Wisconsin, south of Wisconsin. And when we would come here, there are barns within a couple miles of my place that have the roof painted with Sea Rock City. You'll see the Sea Rock City, all the different barn advertisements and things along those lines. Everybody take a look at that. Yep. Warren is the when I went there, it was back before you had accurate maps online. And I would still travel with my atlas, and I get maps and everything, because I had to do sales calls all over the country. I would either drive or fly to them. I'd fly somewhere, I'd get a rental car, I'd have to drive through, the entire state to go to all these different sales calls and then come back. But it was right when, I think it was MapQuest. I think MapQuest was this site. And I had printed up the directions off of MapQuest for where I was going in Warren and all that. They put me totally on the wrong side of the main interstate, the main road coming through there. Was it 6 Mile or something? The main drag coming up through. I was supposed to be over here. They had me going. and I'm looking at my atlas. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It so I was disappointed at that point. Hey, and that's the way to do it. A camping trip in the Smoky Mountains, yes. Living there, oh, I don't know. I don't know. That might not be for everyone. But camping and visiting is always good. I have not been there though. I have not been to Rock City. I have not. I have not seen a lot of those touristy things. I have. Years ago, I did go to Mammoth Cave. Mammoth Cave was one of the big things that's in Kentucky. That is over south of Louisville and I think it's North Bowling Green and all that other stuff. So there's some stuff to do. I don't. Well, I won't get. See again. There's so many different things that, and it's sad how political so many people have gotten. How outwardly open. I'm going to be loud about it, and not concerned with finding an answer or finding the right course or finding a common ground. It's just a yell and be angry with your neighbors. I got this small ass area here, and there's so many disputes that involve firearms and things. It's like, why are you guys doing this? Families. I don't know how many family members have killed another family member since I've lived here. Maybe it's my presence. Maybe I brought it. I don't know. I don't like to think that it's me, but I don't want to discount and say it's not. Tonight, everybody, over on Allie's channel, and Nightbot has been dropping the link. The link is also in the description of this video for Azura's podcast. Azura's podcast, it is an improv comedy. It's an hour long. It is insane. It is an insane show. I have so much fun over on that show. I will be there with her. There is a chance that we may end up having to postpone it. I hope her day is going okay, and we are still able to do it tonight, but I know that there have been other things going on. So just in case you're it's not going on tonight, I wanted to watch that. Well, at 10:10, I've got the wrong time listed here. It's not at 10 p.m. It's 10 minutes after. Chris Lane Sr., independent musicians are all out in the chat. Chris and friends, it's a good time. Chris is a good guy. It's a good show. A lot of decent people over there. It's another show with a good chat and everything. That's going to be happening tonight. Both of these are getting dropped out there by Nightbot. Nightbot, here we go. Yeah, it was when I was young. I was there, Tim. That was the same. This is the link for Chris Lane Sr. Again, it's at 10:10 if you look there at what I've got listed. And up above that is where we've got the link to Azura's. They are also in the description of the video. So please, if tonight you are online, you are looking for something to do, it would be cool if you guys were sharing these things out. I'd like to tell you to share Azura's, but let me wait to find out and make sure that we're actually not going to have to back out or anything when we do it. Annabelle, peace and love, Annabelle. Annabelle TV is out there now. Annabelle, I believe, is up there, Cornhusker area or something along those lines. I'm fairly certain. Annabelle dropped the link out there. Annabelle is a content creator. Another just positive, trying to bring that positive vibe. Get over there, get connected, do those things. Annabelle dropped the link here, so Annabelle wants people to get connected. And I know some of you are not connected to Annabelle. I hope you're doing well, Annabelle. I hope the holidays have treated you well, and I hope the new year is going good. I have to say, I feel good about the new year. Peace and love. Peace and love. Yes, that Iowa. I remember it because and did I say that I was in the Rockford area, Illinois, right next door. Well, not right next door. I'm in the middle, going across from there, but I have been to Iowa on a number of occasions. Guttenberg, Iowa. Guttenberg, Iowa. Right on the Mississippi River. I totally understand the drownings that happen all the time on the Mississippi River. That is a big, big river with a lot of energy on it. I went to this little cabin in this place, Guttenberg, Iowa. It was a whole bunch of guys from some volleyball league, and there were three other kids. I was the youngest of all of the kids, but those of us kids, we went ahead. Hey, let's get this boat. Let's get this boat out on the water, and I mean that water was going, and there was no life jackets, no anything. It was a thing of beauty. We didn't lose anybody. Nobody died, but that danger was clearly there the entire time. It was a different time. It was a different time. You didn't worry. You didn't worry so much if your child didn't make it. Children weren't supposed to all make it. That's what the older generations knew. Well, children don't all make it. So it's okay. Just, hey, you got to live. Hey, you got to do this. Well, people have less kids now. They have less kids now. And so now you've got to make sure that each one of those kids makes it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, those get scary when the ice flows. It was during one of those times with an ice flow. I was, I believe 12 years old. And the woods where I lived in the country up in Illinois. The woods were just flooded. The water for these creeks that were going through, everything was melted. So this one main creek that led to a river, it felt like a river. It was so large. The creeks going through, the little tributary creeks going through that we'd catch bluegill in the woods, they were all up. So I tell my friends, hey, let's take my canoe, because I had a canoe. Let's take the canoe, and it was 30 something degrees. It was still wintertime, but it was thawing and it was sunny. We take this canoe and we're making our way through this flooded out wood area and everything. And I've got a winter jacket on because it is cold. Everybody's in the canoe, me and my two buddies. We get to the mouth where this tributary leads to this, what normally is a creek, but now is just this torrent of water passing by, up 50 feet off of its banks normally and everything in both directions, just whipping through. And we're against this mud slope. We've stopped, and it's like, if we get out in that, it's not going to stop till it takes us to the river, and we're never going to make it back. And our parents are going to be pissed because they're going to have to come get us, because we'd be miles gone from that point. And so it was, okay, we should get out here. We should get out here. And I'm in the front of this canoe. And I'm up against this muddy bank, and I'm relying on these other two guys to hold this canoe in place, holding on to roots in this embankment and everything. I go and I put one foot on the ground, and the front end of the canoe goes out to away, and I went right down into that water. No life jacket, no nothing. I grab hold of the cord that's on the front to tie it onto the boat. The rope was hanging down there, and so I'm hanging on to the front, and they start pulling that thing back in, because the water's just rushing. It was one of those drowning type situations. Yeah, I was soaked. It took us a good hour to get back through all those woods back to the house and everything, and I was in a lot of trouble because, that's how people die. Stupid falling in the water, all that other stuff. It was an accident, but I did learn a lesson. Don't underestimate how cold the water is, and your friends aren't going to hold that canoe. Your friends can't. They're flaky. They're not going to do it. Don't rely on other people to keep you from dying, because that ain't gonna work. So it worked out good. Culling of the herd. It was. You know, I've used that term culling recently with a lot of the things. I see that happening right now of the boomers. I think the people that are in a marginal situation and all that, cutting off access, because nobody's changing it. Nobody's changing it. I think we've just seen it. I think that's actually going to be happening to the population right now. I see pink in those clouds. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just gray, but the sun went down a while ago, right about here, just shortly ago, and I've got nothing going on up there. I was wishing it would be. I was hoping for a good one because I know it's going to be rain in the next 2 days, and we're not going to have as good of an access to a sunset as we have now. And that is true. That is true. We keep everybody going now. We keep everybody going. There were a lot of lawn darts. Lawn darts would take care of a percentage of them. And I had so much fun with lawn darts. I really don't know what the problem is. That was half the danger. Half the excitement was, oh man, we could get really hurt doing this. You know, when we're kids with bottle rocket fights and things along those lines, well, it was a different time. It was a different time. It would not go over as well today. It would not go over as well today. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. I've got that new boot camp starting next week on Vertical Lives. I will share whatever information I get from them with all of you, because I'm in these courses that are telling you how to maximize things when it comes to your live streams, when it comes to the vertical lives in particular. That's what this boot camp that I'm starting up. It's a 8-week boot camp, I think, that I'll be in starting the 13th. So I will pass that information on each day that I do that to you. All of you content creators out there, live streams. Vertical live streams will put you in front of new people. Make sure you change it to subscriber only so you don't have to worry about the trolls as much. And make sure that you use good hashtags and title for what your thing is. But vertical live streams, if you do a vertical live, they'll put you in front of new people. They'll put you in front of people that don't already know you, and you can find new subscribers, find new people to enjoy the program. Oh, Annabelle, thank you. I'm doing this. I'm shimmying. I work hard for the money. Let me get a video here. I got a video for you, Annabelle. I got a video. So hard for you, honey. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. It was cool when you did that. Hey, thank you for the super chat. It helps to pay the bills. Yes. That's the creepy wizard. The creepy wizard. I love that creepy wizard character. I have fun with that creepy wizard. We've got comedy going to be returning to this channel as well. Rufy and Terry are in production. There is going to be some Owen Beats It. Owen is a character a cartoon character that I utilize. That should be a part of Love, Art, and Music. But Rufy and Terry, the turtle and the dog from the Lemonade Stand cartoon that I had put out 2 years ago. Those are the ones. That is hopefully going to be an 11-minute show, so that if Adult Swim wanted to change their mind, maybe 20 years on, which it's been almost 20 years now since Kim Manning, the president at Adult Swim, when she was the personal assistant of Mike Lazo at Adult Swim, when she got me banned, blackballed from Adult Swim. Maybe it's been time enough Kim, I I had no idea you would react the way you did to your pregnancy. To my I'm going to do a public apology here. Public apology and kind of a, and I may have to pull this back. This message is for Kim Manning, the president of Adult Swim. I knew you back in the days of MySpace. In the days of MySpace, and you were the personal assistant there of Mike Lazo. I didn't know you, but I knew who you were. And I had no idea. I was trying to use my creative brain to get connected to the people there at Adult Swim. And so I created that cartoon version of you called Inner Kim, grabbed all of your MySpace friends, and you have to admit, I got in front of everybody. I did get it so that my stuff was seen. I had no idea that your pregnancy would cause you to act the way you did. I had no idea that my cartoon depiction of you and mentioning the pregnancy would set you off. I was not a stalker. I was, as it was said in the Revenge cartoon, which was great, by the way, the Perfect Hair Forever. I had no idea that I had that effect on you. I would not have done it had I known. I thought it would be seen as a cute, funny, hey, let's see this, let's talk to this person kind of situation. Not a, oh my God, I'm being harassed by somebody on the internet. Oh my God, I've got to, and where everybody, they emailed me, the people that work there, and they were like, we're not allowed to talk to you. She's here losing her mind. I think we both made mistakes, Kim. I'm willing to get beyond it. Are you willing to go beyond it? Please, if you are, contact me. I've got some really good ideas for some shows. And it was Adult Swim with Aqua Teen Hunger Force that pushed me to actually pursue what I'm doing. So, it's kind of your fault. But peace and love. And you know how to reach me. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for indulging me, everybody. That was my plea to Kim Manning, the president of Adult Swim, who was the personal assistant of the president 20 years ago, or 17 years ago. Or no, how many? 19 years ago. Oh, man. Just so many years ago. So many years ago. And I think I may cut that, and I may try to tag her and see if I can't find a way to just reach out. Also, let me do another one of these. Danny McBride. Dude, you gotta get me a meeting at HBO. I would write something you would love to be in. You fit perfectly for everything that I got going on. Let's talk. Okay, I just wanted to have another one for another. Danny McBride. Righteous Gemstones is the most recent. Eastbound and Down is one of my favorites. I don't think we're getting any more color out of this sun, out of this sky and sun. This is just sad. This is just sad. I was really hoping this was going to be better. I was really hoping. I guess what I'll have to hope for is that this show happens tonight and is awesome. This is Azura's podcast over on Allie's channel. Nightbot has been dropping the link to Azura's podcast, as well as at 10:10. I know this says 10, but it's a mistake. It's 10 minutes after 10 tonight, Eastern Time. Chris Lane Sr. is going to be live with the Happy Hour with Chris and Friends. The links to both are being dropped by Nightbot, as well as they are in the description of this video. If you're a content creator and you have a regular nightly show, if you've got something that you would like me to include in these, because Frank Terzo's got the Community Pulse on Mondays. Vince Janella goes on after that, and Axe and Nacho. I want to share those three on Mondays. Tuesdays, Mr. Smith goes live and Scotty Butters goes live. So although Scotty Butters goes live every day, but Tuesdays is his for sure day. I like advertising those. Wednesdays, I've got Axe and Nacho. I'm not sure what else after 5 is going on Wednesdays. Stuff in the afternoon, my time, I'm already on after it. So it doesn't, I could put it on the day before. But if you're a content creator who's got a regular show, a regular weekly show that you would like me to highlight and put a link to and all that, all I want to do is hype other people. I enjoy hyping other people. It makes me feel good. And if I'm not doing comedy at the moment, this is kind of the best thing for me to do is just a positive vibe and hype other people. So let me know. Email me at Vice Principals. I have not made it all the way through that one time, man. And it's not because of the show. It's because something else has always gotten in the way. By like episode 2, I always end up busy with something and I haven't been then watched TV for a couple weeks. And then when I go back to it, it's normally a shorter cartoon I'll watch. But Danny McBride stuff, absolutely love his stuff. So again, tonight at 10 minutes after 10, Chris Lane Sr. Has the live with, and he's always got guests up there, different guests and everything, but independent musicians. And then at 10 o'clock, Azura's podcast. Fingers crossed that we're going to be doing it tonight. I hope we are going to be doing it tonight. That is over on Allie's channel. Please make sure that you, if you would, share those out. Share those out. Help support these channels. Draw more viewers and everything along those lines. See, this is just not. I'm not liking that look. I'm not liking that look of that sky. It's not giving me the glow that I wanted. I've seen no oranges. I've seen no red. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have rain tomorrow. We're going to have rain the day after. So it may be a couple days before we get another good sunset. But I enjoy those sunsets. I do enjoy them. I know it wasn't that long ago I played this, but I do want to play this again.
This Valentine's Day, give your loved one the gift they will love forever. Allie Patches merch. Allie Patches merch. Say love. Festina love. You could get Festina love. Allie and Wes, Lommel. All available on alliepatchesshop.fourthwall.com. Happy Valentine's Day.
That is Allie's most recent ad. The link to Allie's merch is in the description of this video. It's in the description of most all of mine. The link to my merch and to hers. I'm hoping to have more ads come out with the anti-AI, say no to AI slop, AI has no riz, and AI music sucks. Those are the 3 designs that are up right now when it comes to those. I need to add AI can't make you laugh. I need to get back onto those, but I've been doing other work, so I haven't had that happen yet. You can see that color. It's just getting dark out there. Look how all that is. It just getting blurry and blah and everything else. Probably got rain on the way. Probably have rain on the way. But rain is good. Cold weather is coming. I'm enjoying the 66-degree weather that we had today. I feel good about that. My electric bill feels good about that. It's just nice. It's just been nice. Is it good for the planet? Oh, probably not. It's probably indicative of just how screwed things are. But, nobody's changing it. So, let's just roll around and have ourselves a good time. I'm feeling good. This has been a good day. I invested time in myself. It's what everybody needs to do is invest time in yourself. Find your passion, find what you love, and do that each day, and know that you're doing that to be good to yourself. You have to acknowledge it's not just about doing it, which ultimately it's about also being aware that you are doing this to be good to yourself and as a mental health exercise. You are putting time into yourself and your own passions so that when outside forces become a problem in life, you've got that to fall back on, and you know your own worth because of these things. And so you need to tell yourself when you're doing it, I do this because this is right for me. And that way you know that it's a part of your mental health toolbox, if you will. It's there. Your efforts, your investment in time into your passions are going to be the biggest thing to help you battle any type of depressions, any type of bad things that happen in life. They're going to give you a base. They're going to give you a base. They're going to lift you up off the floor when normally if you didn't have that, you'd be down on the floor. And even if you have that, if you don't realize that you have that, you still hit the floor. That's why you've got to keep it in your mind and say every day, I'm doing this for a reason. I love it, and I want to do what I love because I got this one life and I've got to be good to myself, and this is how I feel good. Make that your habit. Make that and give yourself that mental credit. Don't just do it without acknowledging that you're doing right by yourself. Because if you don't tell yourself you're being right by yourself, then when bad things happen, you don't know what to do. You're like, oh, this is terrible, whatever it is. You have to have that there. So you go, well, I've got that, and I'm hanging on to that. I can deal with this. It gives you confidence. It gives you a footing, if you will. So make sure that you do those things on purpose. We have exhausted the light. I mean, there's some light up there, but that's just the way that is. The foot series. It was a movie. The foot fist, something along those lines. Where Danny McBride was a karate instructor. That was the movie that Will Ferrell and I think McKay, I think that was what they actually saw him in, was that, and they thought this guy is hilarious. That was one of the things that opened them up to him. He's fantastic. I'm a huge Danny McBride fan. He just puts out some of the best comedies that I ever get to see. We are an hour 20 in into. I'm gonna do some dinner stuff. I've got to get ready tonight. I want to finish some stuff up. In the morning when you wake up, give yourself the time to dream. Give yourself that, okay, what are my big dreams? What are my plans? Acknowledge what it is that you're excited about in your own life. Wow, those lights are throwing off the focus here. Acknowledge what it is that you're excited about tomorrow. And if you don't have something to be excited about, you got to do that. You got to be pursuing those passions. But first thing when you wake up, dream big. Dream and allow yourself to dream of big success, of big love, of big whatever it is that you're pursuing, your passions. Allow yourself to think about those throughout the day. Whatever it is that you've got to do. If you've got to head off to work, make sure that in your mind, the investment in yourself, those passions, those things that are expressions of yourself, keep them in the front of your mind. The rest of the day won't matter as much and won't cause you as many problems if you keep that going in your head. What is that? Oji-san. Oh, let me do this. I'm shimmying. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. It's the coffee. Now, let me hang on, because I do have the wizard. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. It was cool when you did that. Hey, thank you for the super chat. It helps to pay the bills. Yes. I just saw that Gary's out there too. Thank you, Oji-san, for that support. I appreciate that. It does help. It seriously helps. I see Camp G-May is out there. The link has been getting dropped. Right above him, the link is being dropped to Camp G-May's over there to his channel. Saturday night. It was supposed to be last week, but the forces of nature got in the way, and internet and other problems made it so it didn't happen. This week should be the return of the open mic, the Saturday night open mic over at Camp G-May's, 10 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, Eastern Time, 10 to 3. It's a 5-hour show. We'll be sending everybody over there after the Love, Art, and Music that we are doing Saturday night. So make sure that you do get connected to Camp G-May if you're not already connected. I'm gonna have another sip of coffee, and then let me see. Bom dip dip down. Bom ba dee da bom ba dee da bom ba dee da dee da. Happy trails to you. You know, I got hit for that one day. I'm going to stop right now because I'll have to mute that. I got, they hit me for Happy Trails. For me singing a cappella Happy Trails. It's kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. Everybody, I'm going to go make myself some fresh coffee, and I'm going to do what I can to laugh and feel good about life tonight. Do the same. Be good to yourself. As Oji-san says, you're running out of time. Pursue those passions. Pursue those passions and live your true self. You'll be glad you did, because this all comes to an end one day, everybody. Live life. Live life. I'll catch you later. Beans.
It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do.
It's over. Go home.